Let's say for example you live in a house that doesn't have drops of Ethernet to every square inch of the place, yet you still need an Ethernet drop to that exact location. Usually the latter is required for set-top boxes that your ISP gives you as a part of the IPTV package. Well, at least that was the use case in our scenario, and that is where Powerline adapters come to play. Today we are looking at the TP-Link AV500 Powerline adapter with AC Passthrough. The whole AV500 is a system of devices that you can use around the whole house if you don't have any drops whatsoever, and this review sample is just a starter kit that connects two devices from one point to the other. The whole unboxing experience is quite simple. In the packaging we get two adapters, two Ethernet cables, and a few pamphlets, a quick start guide, etc. As far as the hardware specs go, each of the adapter features one 100 megabits per second Ethernet port, an integrated power socket so we don't lose a power socket when we plug the Powerline adapter in, that's a pretty good thing in my opinion, and a simple pair button. The power consumption of the device is up to 5 watts and goes down to 0.72 watts in standby mode. The rated range of the device is 300 meters, although I seriously can't test that because our house is just not as big and we are really only 10 meters away. But it has to be said it always worked quite fine without any interruptions, lag or any other noticeable problems. The setup process for the device is really incredibly simple. We just take one Ethernet cable directly from our router, connect it to the Ethernet port of one of the Powerline adapters and plug the thing into the wall socket. Now all we have to do is to repeat the process on the other side with the device we want to connect to the internet. One thing to note here is that we should never connect the Powerline adapter to a splitter or a power bar. We should connect it directly to the power plug on the wall itself, so there are less chances for the signal to get lost in transmission and lessen the network speed that we can actually achieve. When we have connected the Powerline adapter to the set-top box with an Ethernet cable and plug the AV500 into the wall, it should automatically connect to the one we have configured before. In the event that it does not, all we have to do is press the pair button first on the transmitter side, so the one that is closer to our router, and then click the pair button on the one in the living room. It simply works. It fully saturates the 100 megabits per second interface on its connector, and that is in all honesty enough for any non-heavy use that is not a directly connected NAS or an HTPC media player that plays uncompressed Blu-ray files. And additionally, it did not introduce any additional ping or lag when playing games. Sometimes we saw a 1 to 2 millisecond jump when compared being plugged in directly to the router, and that is not a difference that's in any way noticeable when we're playing games, except it's for esports, and then we really need a dedicated cable for that. To quickly recap, the TP-Link AV500 is an affordable Powerline adapter with AC Passthrough that I can't find any big fault with it. It works, it is non-obtrusive, it's simple to plug in, it's simple to configure. Well, it's self-configuring, so configuration is really not a problem. And it doesn't bother us in any way. A highly recommended product if you need Ethernet where you don't have any Ethernet cables. Thanks for watching this review on Discharge Networks. Don't forget to comment and subscribe to our channel.